Every year, thousands of men, women, and children fall victim to a human rights violation. Modern slavery. Every country is affected by it, whether it's an origin country where people are trafficked from, a transit country, or a destination. But often, a country will be all three together. Human trafficking is the fastest growing criminal industry in the world. Since the year 2000, the number of trafficking victims has risen while the costs associated with trafficking have declined. Right now, there are an estimated 36 million people trapped in modern slavery in one way or another, and every 30 seconds, a new human being becomes a victim of modern slavery, with a really low chance of ever getting out, as the rescue rate for trafficking victims is less than 1.1%. In the year 1850, the cost of a slave was the equivalent of an astounding $40,000. Today, it is at less than $100, and it's only getting cheaper due to an extremely high return rate of investment. Human traffickers make an estimated $32 billion in profits yearly, with most of that money being generated from sex trafficking, as the average sex traffic victim is forced to have sex more than 15 times a day. But human trafficking is not just another word for prostitution. Despite high revenues, only 22% of all traffic victims are forced into sex work, with the majority of modern-day slavery taking the form of forced labor, as over 70% of all trafficked people being pushed into forced labor. And globally, over 26% of all people trafficked are children, with 80% of them being young girls. And in the US alone, over 100,000 children are exploited through sex trafficking in any given year, without even crossing any borders.